Peace and love, good people. Do y'all remember about 15, 20 years ago that this being promoted on television and I heard on the radio and television a lot that a certain scientist could make you a designer baby, saying that basically with gene editing, gene engineering, genetic engineering, if they could make you a baby, like it's like going shopping for clothes or whatever. You could choose the eye color, brown, green, red. You could choose hair colors. You could choose skin complexion. You could choose like what height you would like them to end up being. You could make you a football player, a basketball player. I know somebody got to remember this. It was being promoted for about a year or so, and then it just like kind of just went away, just disappeared. And I know, just like when it comes to enhancement, just like today when women want to get their bodies enhanced and their hair enhanced, and even men, they go through these surgeries. They don't want to put in the hard work. They go to get the surgery done. If they pay for those surgeries, I know that people will pay to have these designer babies, to make them, an athlete baby or a super intelligent baby. And then like some of the engineering was being done saying that they could make your baby where they won't catch certain diseases, certain illnesses, cancer, tuberculosis. I'm not sure if these are the ones, but muscular dystrophy. I don't know all of the diseases, but this was that was the whole purpose of making these children. The reason why I'm bringing it up is, to my observation, I swear sometimes I think that these people are amongst us. The experiments has been done. I would think that people pay for these babies to be born, and even if they haven't paid for the babies, in order for a scientist or anybody to make a claim that they can do that they can actually produce this, that's a bold claim. So how do they know that they can do it? Have it been done before? And we know that these science projects, they was going on, they was trying to be in the 1930s heavy. Even before that, I believe even way back in the Egyptian days, probably beyond that. They said that the big head scientist Yakub, with the making of the Caucasian man, that he's already an awkward man himself. The Caucasian, he's definitely the opposite of the Negroid and all the other race people. He's like the total opposite. So, and what I mean by that is, like, it seems like that we are people of nature. If you look at us before we was interrupted, we were more like connected with the natural world. And then when he came about, it was more like the unnatural world, where, say for instance, men, we say only women could birth a baby. Like, a man impregnates a woman and the woman has a baby. But when the Caucasian man came about, he's like, no, anybody can have a baby. Even the man can have a baby too. He can carry the baby too. A robot can carry your baby. Just things that we don't really play with. They would come along and say, well, this is cool. This is okay. And like, I would have to say, if we were the first people, then we were the people that made the laws, and we the ones made religions, and so basically the do's and the don'ts for humanity. And for the most part, humanity has followed those standards since they were set. But since this new man came on the planet, it's like, no, we're gonna change everything. We have an original sun. They created a sun. We have Natural weather. Some people say that these people can control the weather. But back to these babies. These babies are this. We talk about how weird that the teenagers and the young adults are today, and we don't really understand them. And I think that they're being influenced by laboratory babies, non-binary. Man, I ain't never heard nobody say that ever in my life until recently, until the 2010ish. Non-binary person. I don't have a sex. Now I remember the Caucasian was trying to make people like don't see race, and I kind of get that one, but that's still kind of weird to me because all human beings are not the same, and I'm not talking about individual distinctions. I'm talking about race distinctions, just like animal distinctions, just like tigers and lions are from the cat family, but they're totally different. A tiger is different from a lion, and the lion is different and they both are different from a panther or from a cheetah. They don't live the same. There's a lot of differences between them. There's a lot of differences between red ants and black ants. There's a lot of difference between the bees. Different types of birds. All birds are not the same, and the human race is the same way. That's why comedians can get on stage and crack jokes about us that's realistic, because we understand that that's real. Mexicans do certain things. African Americans do certain things. Africans do certain things. That's just in our nature. And these genetically altered kids, editing, I don't even know what to call them. They just seem weird to me. I hear my nephews and my children talking about like their classmates and just some of their friends and how weird it is. And I know you probably hear your people talk about how weird some of these kids are too. You ever caught the kids glitching? I catch them glitching sometimes. And my work, I work where there's a lot of children around, or young people around. I work with adults. There's a lot of people, period. But the point that I'm making is the adults don't seem so weird to me. I'm gonna use the word weird, and that's why this generation, they use that word weird a lot. They use the word weird a lot. Just think about it. Just start watching, especially in the suburbs, especially in the burbs. I don't really say in the inner cities that I've visited or that I'm frequenting, but it's mostly like in small towns and in suburban towns where you catch this. I don't like to talk about nobody's children like that. I'm not really with it, but it's just that's strange. It's really, really strange. And I believe that if they did put some laboratory kids out, I don't think anything that the man has ever made has been perfect. I think there's probably need to be a recall of some of these children if y'all put them people out there. Some of these kids are laboratory kids, and they out there influencing real human beings. I think I've seen a few glitches in the children that y'all made. But I would like for somebody to comment. It's just an observation of mine. I could be wrong. I don't really know. But just comment and just tell me what y'all think. All right, peace and love.